Venezuela is not looking for a conflict with the United States, they say, but it will defend itself against any possible threats. That's the message from Venezuela's foreign minister, who sat down with CNN in an exclusive interview just days after the U.S. carried out a military strike on a boat leaving Venezuela, allegedly carrying drugs. Here's CNN's Stefano Pozzebon.
Well, Jake, the Venezuelan foreign minister, Ivan Gil, sat down with CNN for an exclusive interview. He told us that he does not believe that this current confrontation will lead to an open war between the two countries, and called the White House behavior on Venezuela bipolar. At the same time, you remember that one of the most controversial episodes of this crisis took place last week, when the Department of Defense announced that it took out a Venezuelan speedboat allegedly carrying drugs into the Caribbean Sea and effectively killing 11 Venezuelan nationals. Here is what the foreign minister told us about that episode.
We can't explain this, and we should ask the U.S. military, how can they degrade themselves by using destructive technology against a defenseless boat?
Are you calling for an international investigation into that incident?
We have seen a whole story of violations of international laws, protocols of engagement, the very same protocols of the U.S. Coast Guard and of the U.S. Armed Forces that are being violated.
We've also covered many allegations about violations of human rights here in Venezuela from this government against the Venezuelan population.
Okay, but we are part of the Human Rights Council, and yet we disagree on how they acted here, with a double standard.
There are no violations of human rights in Venezuela.
Look, in Venezuela, we have exemplary behavior when it comes to human rights.
Well, my countrymate, Alberto Trentini, has been detained here since October last year. It's been 11 months. He still hasn't seen a judge nor been able to speak with his family.
Yes, but his human rights are not being violated. I know this case.
He should be seeing a judge.
He has a lawyer. He's on trial. There's a lawsuit going on, and it will continue its course. The process must be followed. In Venezuela, there are thousands of courts representing all nationalities, Colombians, Peruvians, Italians, for many crimes. The most common one is drug trafficking.
Now, the Venezuelan government has detained foreigners in the past to use them as bargaining chips in negotiations, mostly with the United States. You remember several U.S. citizens among them in the last few years. Gil confirmed to CNN that as of now, there are no U.S. citizens detained in Venezuela.